Hey, yo, Dante, can you do me a favor? I'm recording right now, so could you yell out Dragon Squad, bitch? Dragon Squad, bitch. Get it!
Dragon Squad, bitch.
Hey, yo, man, what's good? YouTube, it's your boy, your host, Fresh Guy, Dragon Squad, bitch, back in the reaction. Well, it's not a reaction, it's here with a regular video, talking about being in my first Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, bro. Look, bro, so this weekend, me and a couple of my friends, we had went to YCS Raleigh in North Carolina. So yeah, basically like one of my friends, he had proposed to me the idea. He was like, hey, we're going to YCS Raleigh, do you want to come? And I was like, all right, hey, sure. My first ever tournament, I just got back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, I would say maybe around like 2020. And I haven't actually like dueled like that many people. Only really dueled him and like other people in his friend group or whatever. But pretty much, yeah. Never went to no locals or nothing like that. So this is my first ever tournament. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my experience. I might even do a goddamn deck profile, because if you guys see on my Instagram, I actually finished 677 out of 1,391 people, my nigga. I was in the top 48% for my first tournament, my nigga. Bro. I was doing this with a fucking Utopia deck, bro. I'll bet Utopia is like one of the top decks, like out right now. You guys know Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks are my favorite series. Yuma's my favorite my favorite character in the whole entire like Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Utopia is my favorite monster. Hey, that nigga cold, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Yuma cold. Everybody be hating on Yuma, but that nigga Yuma cold, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, he cold. And like, I actually placed the highest in my whole friend group, and them niggas, they really be going to these tournaments, like they really be doing this shit. This is my first ever, and I finished better than them. Shit crazy. I went 5-4. I wish it was gonna be 6-3, because I thought one of my opponents wasn't gonna come or whatever, because I was starting to see like in the later rounds, like a lot of people weren't playing other people, because I guess apparently like the people that got the top decks, if they already let's say if they already went the day like undefeated or whatever, then there's no need for them to really play the last couple rounds if they know they're already gonna make it to day 2, because pretty much the top 162 were able to go on to day 2, because it was a 2-day event. It was Saturday and Sunday for the whole main tournament. So yeah, only the top 162 people was supposed to make it. My friends was pretty much telling me like, if you lose more than 2 games, more than likely you might not be able to get into the top spot. But there was a lot of people, like I said, that wasn't playing people. So I probably could have got in there with only 3 losses, but literally the last match, right? Because we had a duel 9 people. Usually it's 8, but this time we had a duel 9 people. First 2, 3 matches. And I think like within the first 3 minutes, if your opponent don't come, the judge, like one of the judges will come and like write off, okay, this person hasn't shown up yet. But after 10 minutes, if your opponent don't show up, then you automatically win the duel. But I guess they give them that much time because like it was a lot of tables in that bitch, bro. Like there was like a lot of fucking matches going on, and people like, after they post who's going up against who, and like what table number you're gonna be on, because like there's tables that had numbers and shit on it. Everybody looking around trying to find their tables. They can't find their tables like that, so they gotta be walking around and shit like that. So my opponent didn't come for 2 minutes, but then he came and sat down. I'm like, all right, cool, because I thought I was about to get a free fucking. I thought I was about to give me a free win, and then I probably could have gotten that bitch. But nah, my opponent showed up. But I'm pretty much even talk about my whole experience in this the tournament though. So yeah, we pull up. I walk in the spot, atmosphere, bro. It's really just like a Comic-Con, bro. It's really just like a Comic-Con, but this is just straight Yu-Gi-Oh shit, bro. Walk in, we're going down the escalator, and I look out. I see all the tables. I see everybody like interacting and talking and shit like that. And bro, if you guys saw me on Instagram, bro, check out the Instagram. Link in the description down below and all my links. Look, y'all niggas know me, the drippiest nerd on the planet, my nigga. Hey, literally almost everybody in that bitch was complimenting my Yu-Gi-Oh chain on the Cuban link, bro. Don't nigga, bro. Some nigga came up and dapped me up, bro. So I didn't even know who the nigga was, bro. The nigga came up and dapped me up, like, alright, what's good, bro? I didn't even know who the bro was, but they weren't even just complimenting the chain or the drip, the chain. They was complimenting the outfit I had on. I had the goddamn Dr. Doom with the Sue Storm chained up, and I had the Dr. Doom pants on. I mean the Dr. Doom shorts on, bro. Man, that shit was fire, bro. That shit was fucking lit, bro. People coming up and asking, hey, do you got trays? You got trays? Me, I ain't had no trays, bro. I was just there with my deck. I'm trying to do with some niggas. I'm trying to do with some niggas. We walking around. They got the whole cases of all these rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you can buy. All the packs, the booster packs, the tins and stuff. That jank was crowded, bro. Cause like I said, bro, there was 1,391 people playing in this whole tournament, and there was other side tournaments going on. Like they had this one tournament called Attack of the Giant card, where if you win, then you get one of them giant Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've always wanted one of them bitches, but I was only into the main tournament like that. That was one thing I was trying to do. Maybe I'll do that next time at whenever they do the next one. But yeah, like everybody near, everybody near was chill. The people who I was dueling, like nobody was like any sweats or tryhards. There was one nigga though. I ain't gonna lie, there was one nigga though, and he was actually my last opponent. He was kind of, he was like I ain't gonna say he was a sweat. He was still a good person, whatever. But that nigga was trying to win. He wasn't playing no games. Like I was telling everybody, like after our first match, I was like, hey, hey, this is my first tournament, first tournament experience, and because I do know the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I did play some cards where I wasn't supposed to, but it was like, yeah, all right, man, it's all good though, man, and shit like that. So yeah, that was pretty lenient with that. But hey, y'all niggas know me though, bro. I asked my friend, hey, man, where the baddies at, bro? Where the cosplay hoes at? Where is the fucking baddies, nigga? You already know me. I'm looking the back on the hoes. Where the hoes, nigga? Where the hoes? But pretty much, he was just saying that like a lot of the women that are there, they're either there to watch their boyfriend play, or they're actually are playing, but they still did come with their boyfriend. Cause I didn't really see any baddies. I did see some, but they had boyfriends, or like they was already in like groups with guys. And I don't know. I would like an approach, like if I see a girl with with a guy, or like as a girl with a group of guys, I'm not about to go up there and approach, bro. I'm just not about to do that, to be honest. I ain't trying to start no problems. But there was this one shorty in there. She was actually working at like one of the booths where there was like the whole like I said, the whole giant cards, the whole sack of the cards, because it had some merchandise there with like numbers, I guess, of like the points that you'll be able to need to get if you went into that tournament to buy those cards. So yeah, they had those cards. They had like the playbacks. They had some ghost rare cards and shit like that. Little fine Latina shorty, little fine Latina, yes, mommy, little fine Latina shorty. So like when we first went in there, hey, me personally, like when I approach, or like when I'm like about to talk to a woman or a female, if it's someone that I know I'm gonna see on the regular, I'm gonna just go by the situation first, and then the next time I see them, that's when I make my next move. But if it's just someone that they're like, okay, I don't normally see, if I just see them every once in a while, but I'm just going out, and going out to one place I usually don't go to, and I know that's gonna be the only time I'll see that person, then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my shot. But if it's somebody that I know I'm gonna see again, then I'm like, okay, let me scan the environment, let me stalk my prey. Not like that though, but y'all niggas know what I mean. Let me set the situation. And so, you know, I seen her, right? And then as me and my friends was leaving the table, I was like, hey, I see what I want. And then it just busted out laughing and shit. So after my first match, that's when I actually had went over. And like my friend had already told me like how I was gonna, like he already had told me the requirements to get the car anyway. But I went up and I asked her, you know, hey, to start the conversation. Hey, I already knew. I was like, excuse me, do you know how this car work? How this stuff work? Like, how would I be able to get the car or like one of these play mats? I already knew what the fuck was going on. Start the conversation. She had glasses too. Girls with glasses is my weakness, my nigga. But yeah, so she was just saying what the rules was or whatever, and like she had like this this flower face paint on her eyes. Her name was Ariel. And then, you know, I just commented her face paint. She was like, oh, thank you. You know how nerd girls be doing. Oh, thank you. that little quirky shit, that little cute quirky shit. Yes, yeah, she did that. And then, you know, she had told me where everything was, like if I wanted to go register for the tournament or whatever and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And then I was like, I got one more question though. And then I'm not sure if I complimented her first or I just asked her what her name was first. I'm not sure how it went, but I was like, well, I can't remember off the top of my head how it went. How which one went first, but I just said, you know, you look very beautiful, you look very attractive. I usually don't say beautiful. I usually just say the attractive part, because I hope she probably fucking heard that shit before. So but I said both, and then you know she was like, oh, thank you, so like that, and I was like, you know, I was like, out of all the things here that I want, the only two things I want is your name and your number. Frizzler, look, chill out. Nah, that shit cringe, I ain't gonna lie. But no, yeah, so you know, she started laughing so like that. She was like, oh, my name's Ariel, you know, shook her hand or whatever. And then, you know, then I pretty much asked again, and then she had said that she was like, oh, thank you, but I'm taken. I was like, you got a boyfriend? Because usually, when they say they got a boyfriend, this be my comeback line. I'd be like, and then when they say they got a boyfriend, I'd be like, that's fine, I don't. Zesty wrist, I don't. Nah, but for though, just like a joke or some shit like that. And then, you know, like usually, usually I can kind of squeeze in and at least get the Instagram type shit. You know, I typically don't be wanting to take the Instagram. I'm typically the number type of dude, but if I can tell that they're not budging, it's like, ain't no harm, no foul for me. Because if I feel like, okay, I can't get nowhere through the Instagram, nigga, unfollow, my nigga. We'll see you later, my nigga. My attention, let me get my attention back. Fuck. But no, she was like that she was married. And I usually always look at the ring finger before I even approach women in general. I usually always look at the ring finger. Because like she has some nice nails too, so I don't even see how the fuck I didn't even pay attention to that. But yeah, so that was that though. And that was pretty much the only shorty I hollered at there, nigga. To be honest. So like I said, pretty much every other girl I seen her, there was either was somebody or there was with a group of somebody. So I wasn't even gonna approach that. There was the one girl with lime green hair that I was gonna holler at, but she had a boyfriend. Like there was one thick redhead shorty with this little yellow and white dress. I was gonna holler at her. She left with somebody. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, yeah, nigga, I ain't even about to try. But that was their thing when it came to the Mackin. But you know, a whole bunch of V YouTubers there. Team Samurai was there. There was this one dude though. I don't know if he was with Team Samurai, but I have seen him before though. He's like the Middle Eastern dude. They got like the beard and like the bald head or whatever. Like he kind of speaks with like a Arabic accent sort of. And like this was like when we was leaving, I guess he had hugged this one redhead girl. Chunky girl. Y'all niggas know me. I love my BBWs, my nigga. I don't mind. I don't mind my BBWs. And then I guess, you know, they hugged and I guess they knew each other. And then she was like, I'm gonna miss you. Can't wait to see you again, right? And then, you know, as me and my girls were getting up the escalator, he had got on before us, right? And then like I guess some of the people that were fans was coming up the escalator too, and they had asked, oh hey bro, hey, was that your girlfriend? And then the dude said, oh hell no. I was like, damn, why he do her like that though? And I'm like, I wish I would have knew that sooner. If I would have heard him say that sooner, I was gonna walk down. I was gonna walk her down, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Texas Rangers, nigga. Walk her down. I promise you I was gonna walk her down because I saw her. I saw her when we was leaving, but that was the only time I saw her. But I'm like, if I knew that, because I did see him hug her, so I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna approach her. But then like his fans had asked him like, who was that? And he was like, oh hell no. Hey, my girl looks way better or some shit. He said some shit like that. Hell no, he probably ain't gonna see this video, so no, he probably ain't gonna see this video, and like she ain't gonna see this video, so niggas ain't gonna be heard about that. But no, that shit was funny though. I'm like, damn, he did her like that though. But like I didn't know what the fuck the prize was, even if I would have won the fucking tournament. I was just in that bitch. I was just in that bitch dueling. I know when we went to go check in, you know, they had like the damn WWE motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh belts. I'm like, oh yeah, I need one of those. I need one of those for sure. I did sign up to be eligible to get on the on like one of the main event matches. I probably would have been on one of those if I would have did it. If I would have made it to day 2, but no, I wasn't on one of the feature matches. So yeah, that was that pretty much. I'm gonna just talk about, I guess, like what the fuck I dueled against. My friends was talking about some. I need to watch out for like Snake Eyes and Voiceless Voice, and then it was like another deck out there that people was gonna be playing, like top decks, shit like that. I didn't see none of them hoes. I didn't see no Snake Eyes. I'm playing against not one of them shits, but like I remember the niggas who I lost to. The niggas who I beat, man, my nigga, get the fuck up out of here, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I lost to a Flunderies player, and I probably could have beat that nigga too, but he kind of confused me. He confused me because like, pretty much like with a Flunderies player, bro, them niggas can do a whole combo, a whole special summon combo on your turn. So I was confused on like what the fuck turn it was, because it was my turn. I did my combo, special summon my monsters, right? But in my same turn, like this is turn 1, and that same turn, he's special summoning a full combo of monsters on his side of the field too. My nigga, it's not your turn yet, but that's how the duel works. Or like that's how that deck works or whatever. And so then while he was doing this shit, I tried to play a fucking trap. I think I tried to play fucking like imperm or something. I tried to play a trap that I had set, but I wasn't able to do it because it wasn't my fucking turn. So that gave away the fucking surprise there. So he already knew what my fucking set card was. And so then I lost, but it was the second game that I could have won, because he did the same shit again, but this time it was his turn, and I was confused because he did pretty much the same shit, but this time it was his turn and it wasn't my turn, and I had a imperm or a solemn judgment, and I didn't use that bitch because, like I said, nigga going off for fucking 10 minutes on his combo after I just did my shit. And I'm thinking it was my turn, but it wasn't. It was actually his turn. So, he had destroyed all my monsters and like he had like popped my trap card or whatever. So then, that was pretty much it for that. So I lost to him. I lost to some dude. He was using his deck didn't have a specific name. It had a cash tier card in it, but then had some XYZ armored cards in that bitch too. Like he had some link summonings or whatever. And then one of the other players I lost to, he had told me what deck it was, but it was a deck to where he could special he could summon his monsters to a spell or trap zones, and then he could use their effects to special summon the monsters from the spell and trap zones to the main the actual like monster zones and stuff like that. So yeah, like he had these fucking high level monsters set as, you know, spell cards first before he could special summon them. And about pretty much when he was able to special some of them bitches out, nigga, it was a wrap, my nigga. There was nothing I could do. The last person I lost to was a voice. Yeah, so, and I could have beat him too, but I messed up and I didn't play my I think I had a solemn. He had said I think I messed. He told me that I had him on the ropes, and if I would have played that solemn, then I would have delayed him for one more turn, which would have been all I fucking needed because I got one of my Utopia monsters to 9,300 attack points with protection, but he was able to pop that bitch, bro. I'm like, oh my god, bro. So I kind of sold on that one though, my first tournament, but still, I was kind of mad about that though, because I'm like, I had this one. Like I was already mad because I thought I was about to get a free win, right? So then I could have advanced. Maybe, I don't fucking know. But then the fact that I could have got him too, he got me game 1 though, but that was a game 2 when I got my Utopia up to 9,300 because a lot of things I was seeing in this tournament that I pretty much already knew. Unlike everybody that's there, I ain't playing no weak ass hand traps and none of that little weak ass shit. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna say it probably in my deck profile because I'm gonna do a deck profile in the same video. I don't use no little weak ass hand traps and shit like that, bro. I think, bro, that shit's trash. That shit lame, bro. Like let's play real Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like let's go band for band, monster for monster. My boss monster versus your boss monster. Your monster's hacks versus my monster's hacks. Like Ash Blossom and Joel and Lockbird and Nibiru. Nibiru fucks my shit up though, cause with a Utopia deck, the whole shit is to special summon and like stack cards on top of your Utopia. But once you hit that 5 special summons, nigga, Nibiru cooked. But hey, I got a card for that ass though, nigga. Hey, I just found a card for that ass too though. I got a card for that ass. Wait till that deck profile drop. Hey, I know people like, what do you mean? That's strategy. Like that's real Yu-Gi-Oh. Like my friends were saying, but I'm like, bro, niggas is using max slots, max 3-ups of fucking monsters that have nothing to do with their fucking deck. Like, my nigga, you have a shark deck, you have a water shark deck. Why the fuck do you have an Ash Blossom in that bitch? It's a fire type. It's a zombie. Like, come on, bro. Like, why you playing the Nibiru, nigga? Like, what are you doing? Like the shit just cheap. Like when it comes to trap cards and spell cards, those are spells and traps are universal. Okay, cool. But when it comes to monsters, like I said, you're using the whole max slot for monsters that has nothing to do with your archetype, but has nothing to do with your character or none of the monsters that you play at all. You just playing them shit just like I said, like the new like the meta. That shit trash, bro. Like I said, let's go monster for monster. Your character deck versus my character deck. Like, you playing what? Like heroes, like with what's that nigga name? Jaden. Okay, cool, nigga. Your elemental heroes. Hey, I'm playing Utopia. Hey, versus my Gaga magicians, my Dodoros, my Go-Go's, my Gagas. Nigga, like, come on, let's fight, y'all niggas. Bro, that shit lame, bro. Like when I'll be doing my friends stuff like that, like that shit would always annoy me because it's like I can't really do shit. Like, I can, but I'd have to hope them niggas ain't got that shit in a hand, which I did get hit with. I got hit with one Nibiru, but the other shit that was fucking me up was the Joel and Lockbird hand trap, which pretty much says that I can't add cards from my deck to my hand, which fucks up my whole Utopia double combo and, you know, getting my Zexa weapons from my deck to my hands to protect my Utopias. That shit fucks me up. Joel and Lockbird, yeah, Ash Blossom and Nibiru, them niggas be fucking me up. But I got a card for that though. This is a card called Prohibition, where I declare the name of a card, and then neither player can use that card. That card can't be used at all. Hey, nigga, that's gonna be my hand trap, nigga. Hey, activate Prohibition. The card that's banned is Nibiru. No one can use Nibiru. No one can use Joel and Lockbird. Nigga, let me cook. Fuck. Like, that should be annoying. Like that'd be really the main thing that pissed me off about this whole new Yu-Gi-Oh shit is like, bro, like what are we doing? Like my friends are always telling me, you know, to use, you know, hand traps and stuff like that, but I did come a long way, because at first I was using none of them shits, but I was like, okay, let me use the imperms, let me use the solemn judgments, like let me use 2-ups and 3-ups of cards instead of just fucking 1-ups of monsters and shit like that. Like nigga, like yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, but and like that's another thing too. Like I'm like, bro, this shit isn't no real Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. I'm trying to play this shit like how Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. They're not playing like it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Like yeah, they playing to win, I guess, but like I said, bro, like that shit not Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like just play Yu-Gi-Oh. You being lame for real. If I'm keeping it honest with you, niggas that be using them hand traps and in the bureaus, y'all niggas lame, bro. Y'all lame, bro. I don't know what to tell niggas. hey, call me a crybaby or all you want. Like I said, I'm trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Y'all guys are playing something else. I don't know what y'all getting into, bro. Play Magic or something. Let me nah, but I will never, and I mean this 100%. I'ma always say 100%, 10 toes down on never using no monster hand traps. I want my monsters to be my characters' monsters. My monster to be the monster that goes with my archetype. Now, like if you playing like 5Ds, I think like the hand traps came into play in like 5Ds. Like, all right, if you playing a 5Ds deck, okay, like that was in that era. If you want to play hand traps, all right, maybe. But still, I can't even say that because like it still is like, if it's not the specific character that's using this shit, not really. But it's in the same era. I can't really bitch about it. But I'm talking about for every fucking deck, everybody using them hoes, man. That shit, man, I ain't with none of that, bro. I'm not with none of that. That's 100. That's one thing I will say 100%, 10 toes on. I will never, and I mean never, use no Ash Blossom, Jolin Lockbird, or no fucking Nibiru, nigga. The only hand trap I will use is the Gamma Seal Kaiju, but only for my shark deck because it's a water monster. Like, see, like that shit makes sense. Like okay, you got a fire deck, Ash Blossom, all right, cool, that makes sense. You know, okay, you got like a zombie type deck, okay, cool, that makes fucking sense. But like I said, y'all niggas using Ash Blossom with fucking fire, like fucking fire decks. How does that work? I mean, with water decks, how does that work? Like I said, the Gamma Seal will work perfectly for my shark deck because it's a fucking aquatic monster. It's a water monster. It makes sense. But that's pretty much it. Excuse me, but yeah, like my friends were saying that I guess my deck would be more consistent and better if I did have that, but I'm not doing it. I'm gonna just do things. I'm doing my way. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And so I said I'm gonna get that Prohibition card. And that's kind of really the step one. The only hand trap I play is Rainbow Karibo, and that's in the Zexal era. It just stops you from like attacking. It sounds like a monster from attacking, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, though, experience was lit though for my first time. But now I know what I need to do for my next time. I need to get around the Nibiru and that Jolin Lockbird, which I already got. Like I said, I already got a plan for the cards. I already have the cards in place. Already have the cards in mind to get around those, and then I need more protection for my Utopia monsters. And like that's it. Like my Utopia monsters be having protection with my Zexa weapons and stuff like that, and my the other effects, but it's just like I said, like that Nibiru, because Nibiru technically like it's not a targeting effect. It just triples your shit off rip. You can't do nothing about it. I just need like protection for that, to be honest. For like the non-targeting shits, and then I'm pretty much golden for the next tournament. Like my next tournament, I'm gonna do my Utopia again, and then maybe, you know, after that, then I'm gonna do Galaxy Eyes, and then, you know, Sharks. So. Alright guys, this is the my deck profile, the deck that I had when I went to the YCS Raleigh. I already did record this yesterday, but that shit was too fucking long, bro. Like I already wasn't trying to make the my experience that long. Hopefully I cut that down to at least like 18 minutes or something. Hopefully, I don't know. The shit was 36 minutes. But after I was done recording, the whole video was 2 hours. So I'm like, ain't no way I talked about my deck profile for an hour and 30 minutes, my nigga. Like, I've never seen deck profiles be that long. So I'm gonna try and keep this shit to like at least 15 minutes max, my nigga. At least 15 minutes max. And like, I was tired too. I wasn't really cracking that many jokes like how I usually be doing. So yeah, yeah, let's get into the deck profile. My Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal 10. Yes, sir. I like, my friends was kind of clowning me because I typically the real duelists, they be having the deck boxes. Man, I was like, man, hey, I'm gonna go with my shit, my 10. This is one of the 10s that I bought with my own money, you know. One of the 10s, you know that I got. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, my favorite arc in the series. I was watching this jank on 4Kids. I was watching the Duel Monsters and the 5Ds. I skipped GX, my nigga. Jaden, bro, Jaden's trash, bro. The nigga's boring, my nigga. But I don't take that nigga serious. But this nigga Yuma, like I said with the Utopia deck, like just the black cars and shit, like nigga, that's cold, bro. That shit fire, bro. But I know niggas be hating on Yuma, but Yuma's better than your protagonist, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? So yeah, about to get into this deck profile. See, I already wasted 2 fucking minutes. Open that bitch up. Yes, sir. Got one of these the highest rarity of Utopia. Well, one of my friends had he gave me this joint when we was at the YCS, and then I also got the astral language Utopia, my nigga. Look at that J. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These bitches gonna go hard on the chain, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Them bitches gonna go hard on the chain, but they ain't a part of the deck though. Let me pull this motherfucker out. All right, so yeah, let's just hop into it. One copy of Monster Reborn. Y'all niggas know what Monster Reborn does. Target one monster in either graveyard, special summon it. Classic card. Only a 1-up of, but you know, still classic, still useful to get your monsters back if your opponent take them hoes out. One copy of Reinforcement of the Army, Rhoda, as the niggas be calling it. Add 1 level 4 lower warrior monster from my deck to my hand, and shuffle into your deck. I think all cards, every card I have here is a fucking warrior, except for like my ZW weapons. So, one copy of Double or Nothing. When a monster's attack is negated, I could target that monster during the battle phase. It can attack again, and if it does, its attack is doubled during the damage step only. So I'll use this shit for my Utopia double combo. I'm gonna show you guys that jank where I summon the Utopia, detach from material, add the Double or Nothing, and then I can stack a Utopia on top of that Utopia. Attack, use Utopia's effects to negate that bitch. Activate Double or Nothing, and after Utopia is on top of my Utopia double, that shit, it goes from 2,500 attack to 5,000 attack. And then the Double or Nothing, 10k, nigga, to your fucking face, nigga. What are you talking about, man? Hey, that nigga Yuma that nigga Yuma got some broken cards though. These are my Utopia motherfucking protection. My Zexal weapons, right? So first one, we got ZW Lightning Blade. I can target one Utopia monster I control, equip this monster to from my hand or my side of the field to that target. It gains 12,000 attack, or 1,200 attack. While this card is equipped to a monster, face-up ZW cards I control cannot be destroyed by my opponent's card effects. If a monster equipped with this card will be destroyed by a card effect, I can destroy this card instead. So yeah, you can't well, let me read the rest. ZW Tornado Bringer. That motherfucking Dragon Squad, bitch. What you talking about? But yeah, I can target one Utopia monster and equip this card from my hand to that target. Same thing like Lightning Blade. It gains 1300 attack, and while this card is equipped to a monster, my opponent cannot target that monster with card effects. And if this card would be destroyed by battle, I can destroy this card instead. And now, the last one, ZW Pegasus Twin Saber. I can only control one of these hoes, so if my opponent's life points are at least 2,000 higher than mine, I can special summon this card from my hand. And then I can target one Utopia monster I control and equip this card to it as an equipped spell that gives it 1,000 attack. Once per turn while this card is equipped to a monster, I can negate that monster's activated effect my opponent's field. So this is different from these two, because this jank, these two I can equip it to my Utopia from my hand or from the field. This one I can only equip it from my hand to Utopia if my shit is like I said, if my opponent has 2,000 life points higher than mine. So yeah, so pretty much, hey, if I get all three of these bitches on the board, which I think I did, or I had like two of them, and I had my extra Dex weapon combined to it. But yeah, so if I got all three of these bitches out, right? Okay, you can't Tornado Bringer. You can't target my monster with no card effects. Bob, boop. Pegasus Twin Saber. If you try to activate an effect, I can negate your shit with this hoe, right? And then if you try to get rid of my shits, my Lightning Blade protects all of them, nigga. So I got protection for this and protection for the monster. I got protection for my ZWs, protection for my Utopia, and the negation, nigga. Fuck is you talk. If I get all these shits on the field, hey, you cooked. Unless you got one of them cards that don't have to like target for cost, which is stupid. I don't be getting that, because it's like, if my card's being sent to the graveyard, no matter if it's targeting or not, like a Nibiru, you're still affecting my monster. It's being targeted. It's being targeted indirectly, but it's being like you're affecting the monster. That's a target, my nigga. I don't know. I mean, but I guess if somebody gets hit in the drive-by that's not targeted for them, then I guess but they've been affected because they got shot, but they weren't the target. I guess, nigga. I guess that makes sense, but still, that shit trash, bro. Play one copy of Goblinberg. When this card is normal summon, I can special summon one level 4 lower monster from my hand, and after that, change card to defense position. One of Yuma's staple cards. I had to keep this Jake in the deck, because I be wanting my deck to be as close to Yuma's as possible, like with the monsters specifically, because I did have Gaga Magician in my deck, but this card is pretty much useless. My nigga was like not useless. My bad, Gaga, man, you know what I mean. But like with this specific build, it wouldn't really work unless I was doing the whole Gaga only monsters. Then okay, for sure. But I'm using other cards. Like I pretty much got cards in my deck that can special summon themselves or special summon something else. This is one of the cards that can't special summon itself. So I kind of had to leave this one out. Go Golem as well. One of Yuma's staple cards. And Gaga Gardener can special summon itself. I did have it in one of my earlier drafts, but with that jank, like my opponent has to attack me for me to special summon it, and then its effect, I think, is like discard one card and the card can't be destroyed, or either that's what go on one of them janks. But like I said, I was trying to keep cards that I can special summon, and they special summon themselves, or special summon other monsters. And hey, the only 2 hand traps I play in this bitch, well, monster wise, 2 copies of Rainbow Karibo. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, I can target that monster, equip this card to my hand to that target, and it can't attack. And when an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, I can special summon this card from my graveyard. If summoned this way, banish that card when it leaves the field. So let's say, you try to use your jank, right, to attack me directly. Equip Rainbow Karibo to it, right? Bop, stop, you know. Hey, if that was the only monster, I typically equip this to the boss monster, the one with the most attacks, so that I can at least, like, even if they have multiple monsters, I can at least stop that one. The one that could for sure game beat, right? Bop, do that, and then, you know, then let's say, like, on my opponent's next turn, they got a card, you know, to destroy Rainbow Karibo. Okay, go to the back row, but if I was able to at least knock down your monsters, so we only got that one left, you try to attack me directly again, special summon this bitch again, equip it back to your shit, nigga. You're done. Well, no, I could only do that from the hand, but it would it would still give me an additional protection because I'll special summon this bitch in defense position. You destroy it. All right, cool. So yeah, those are the only like monster hand traps I play. 2 copies of Astroutopia. I really didn't get to use this thing. I think I only got to use it one time for real. If I XYZ monsters on my field, I can special summon this card from my hand. I can also send one other card from my hand to my graveyard and add an XYZ, Automat, Zexal, or Number Speller trap from my deck to my hand. I didn't really get to use the second effect, but I did use the first effect. XYZ summon a monster, bring that bitch out, get another level 4 out, and then I have 2 XYZ monsters. Oh nah, I just dropped my card. This shit like this shit cool because like the soul of Utopia. I fuck with it. 2 copies of Astral Karibo. I can reveal one numbered XYZ monster from my extra deck and special summon this card from my hand. And if I do, this card's level becomes the revealed monster's rank. So if I reveal a level 4, rank 4 number monster, this shit becomes a level 4. I can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except for number XYZ monsters the rest of that turn. I can only use this Astral Karibo spec once per turn. A number XYZ monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material gains its effect. It can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. W fucking protection, my nigga. 2 copies of Zexal ZS, Zexal Servant, Arm Sage. If the only monster controls level 4 not named this card, I can special summon this card from my hand. The Utopia XYZ monster that was summoned using this card gains its effect. I can XYZ, after XYZ summon, I can add a ZW monster from my deck to my hand. So I really use this jank in synonymous with my 2 ZS Ascendant Sage. If I can get these 2 motherfuckers out, it's a fucking wrap. Because ZS Ascendant Sage, if I control no cards, I can special summon this card from my hand. And a Utopia monster that was summoned using this card gains its effect. If XYZ summon, I can add 1 rank up magic spell from my deck to my hand. And I have this 1 rank up where I can target one of my Utopias, and then just essentially like rank them up into one of my other boss monsters. But yeah, so if I got no cards, special summon. If the only card I got is level 4, special summon this bitch, overlay them hoes. I get my rank up and I get a fucking Zexal weapon to protect my Utopia. I get a Zexal weapon to protect my Utopia and a rank up to upgrade my Utopia. So yeah, fuck with them. Fuck with them. I be going crazy. Little combo, little combo. We going crazy little shits. 2 copies of Utopic Onomatopoeia. Little baby Utopia. I call this shit baby Utopia. This card is always treated as a Zubaba, Gaga, Go-Go, and Dodo card. Now, I know that shit was a handful. Basically, Yuma's cards be having these onomatopoeia, like sound effects and shit like that as their names. Like niggas may say a shouters and like they do be tongue twisters, bro. Like the next card I got, shit is a tongue twister, but hey, I fuck with it. It's something different, unique. So I can special summon they're my main phase. I can special summon up to 1 each, a Zubaba, Gaga, Go-Go, or Dodo monster from my hand in defense position. Also, I cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except for XYZ monsters. So I can literally if I special summon this motherfucker, right? I can special summon a Zubaba. If I got a Zubaba, Gaga, Gogo, or Dodo in my hand, I can special summon all of them bitches onto the field. So that's 5 monsters right there. Already going crazy. But 2 copies of Zubaba, Bancho, Gaga, Coat. That's the tongue twister one I was talking about. If I control a Zubaba or Gaga monster except for this card, while this card is in my hand, I can special summon this card. Then I can target 1 Go-Go or Dodo monster in my graveyard, special summon it. Also, I can't attack. I cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for XYZ monsters. So, pretty much with this card, it's like it's a Zubaba. This card is 2 archetypes. It's a Zubaba and a Gaga. So, technically, nigga, I got 2 of these bitches in my hand. I can summon this hoe. I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can summon this hoe and then summon both of these shits. Like Rex, hey, Rex, that's the same card, both Zubaba, Gaga, Coast. But hey, I can special summon a Zubaba or Gaga. This has a Zubaba and Gaga in his name, so I could just this like this is Zubaba, this the Gaga. So technically, you feel me? So little way around that jank. If I'm right, y'all real duelists, let me know, cause this is my first tournament. But I was still cooking niggas. 2 copies of Dodo Dwarf Go-Go Glove. During my main phase, I can special summon 1 Zubaba or Gaga monster from my hand if I control a Go-Go or Dodo monster except for Dodo Dwarf Go-Go Glove. While this card is in my graveyard, I can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So, let's say I got a Utopic Onomatopoeia, special summon that bitch. And then special summon Dodo from my hand, right? And then shit, what if I do well, let's say if I do this right, opponent negates this effect. Okay, cool. Then I can activate Dodo Dwarf's effect, because this card is also treated as a Zubaba or Gaga. So then I can special summon this motherfucker from my hand. Or it's also treated as a Dodo in a Go-Go-Go. So I can special summon this shit from my hand off of this effect. Let's say I overlay these hoes, right? Graveyard. Since I got a Zubaba or since I got a Go-Go or Dodo, I can special summon this bitch back to the field, nigga. So, hey, bring that jank back. 1 copy of Dodo, which one of Yuma's monsters that they be using, you know, like the same thing with a Goblin Bird, but this, you know, this has a great effect too. When this card's no more special summon, I can special summon 1 Dodo monster from my hand in attack position or face down fifth position. So I can use this jank to special summon my Dodo Dwarf or my Utopic Onomatopoeia. Even though the Utopic Onomatopoeia, I probably would want to do it in reverse, but you know, I'm the type of person I don't really like 3-ups of cards. And I know what these I know some cards of mine that I'm gonna get that I need 3-ups of. But when it comes to monsters, you know, I like the variety. Like I said, I want to make this shit look like the actual like human deck. Cause at first I was playing 1-ups of everything, but then I started to double up with stuff. But you know, so I mean, I guess with that card you kind of take out, I guess. But like I said, I want my shit to be close to human as possible. So like my Utopia deck profile is gonna be unique from any other profile you done ever seen on YouTube, bro. Cause I like to be different. 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent. My friend gave me this jank to use during the tournament. I used it one time. It does come in handy. If my opponent activates a monster effect during my main phase, I can activate 1 of these effects. I can either draw 2 cards on your ass or take control of your monster. Give me that. Or look at my opponent's hand, choose 1 card from it and shuffle into the deck. So yeah, if you use like a Nibiru or some shit, okay, cool. You using Nibiru. If I almost got you close to the end of your life points, so you got your boss monster out that I can end your shit with, give me your monster, my nigga. Attack you for game, bitch ass nigga. Don't take my monster. What the fuck you think you is? Or you know, or I can look at your hand and see if you do got a Nibiru to try to do some shit. If you already did something during my main phase, yep, take that motherfucker out, nigga. Let me see your hand. Let me see what you got, my nigga. Run them pockets. Run them pockets, my boy. To draw 2 cards, I don't really use that effect, but I mainly use it to give me your monster effect. 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet. Another card, another card that my friend had gave me for the tournament. I think I use this bitch. Nah, I don't think I use this shit at all. I think I really sent this whole to the graveyard, and I think I used it incorrectly one time. Send any number of cards from my hand and or field to the graveyard. Choose that many effect monster your opponent controls to the end of this turn. Their attack is halved. Also, their effects are negated. In response to this card activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards from the same original type of monster, spell, or trap as the card sent to the graveyard. To activate this card, you only affect 1 Forbidden Droplet per turn. So I think they gave me this card to stop the bureau too. Like, you know, like if I send one of my effect monsters to the graveyard, probably would do Dodo Dwarf, since if I have a Gaga or Dodo on the field, whichever fucking one it is, I can bring that whole back. But for the most part, I only like to send my monsters to the graveyard because I be needing them bitches, for real. So I didn't really use this hole that much. But yeah, I think this was stopping the beer rule. But good card. Maybe if I bought my own copies, I probably would put it in the side deck. But yeah, 1 copy of Call by the Grave. Target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, banishing. If I do, to the end of the next turn, this effect negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original names. You know, I can only play them hoes at 1. I didn't use this bit because I didn't even see this shit at all. Like, when I first went over to my friend's house and I already had my deck, you know, when I was, you know, about to put my deck list in, you know, to register for the to register for the tournament. Like, bro, they deconstructed my deck. They like they put all my cards all over the table, and like, if I feel like I was in a fucking lab and watching 2 masterminds, 2 scientists at work. Like they had their hand on their chin. Like, okay, so what would you use this card for? Or what would you use this card for? Okay, I'm gonna take these out, put these 2 in. Like, the way they deconstructed my deck and reconstructed that bitch to be competitive for an actual tournament to the top of decks I was gonna be seeing there, bro. That shit was beautiful. That shit was masterful. I'm like, these niggas really do this shit. But they was telling me, like, you know, because I had Mirror Force in my deck, and I only play that, you know, as a 1, and they was pretty much telling me that typically, you know, monsters nowadays, you know, these decks have protection for their monsters, so a Mirror Force will kind of be useless. Okay, well, which I kind of understood. You know, I took that deck out, but they wanted me to take out Monster Reborn because it was a 1-up. But then I'm like, okay, since I can only play 1 of those and 1 Call by the Grave, because they was also trying to add Harpy's Feather Duster, which is also only limited at 1. So I'm like, okay, so why would I take out Monster Reborn as a 1-up if this one's a 1-up and Harpy's Feather Duster is 2? Like, I was like, nah, I'm gonna need Monster Reborn in my gen because yeah, Sister and 1-up in a 40 card deck, it's gonna be a hard chance to see them at all, you know, period, right? And it was like, yeah, you're right. So I was like, yeah, I gotta keep that Monster Reborn. But yeah, I didn't see this bitch at all, not one time. I didn't see my Monster Reborn at all one time either. But 2 copies of Onomatopoeia. Send 1 card from my hand to the graveyard. Add the 2 of these monsters from my deck to my hand. A Zubaba, Gaga, Gogo, or Dodo. So hey, this is fire. I could add, you know, 2 from the category to my hand. So I did. That's a combo starter as well. Zexal, 2 copies of Zexal Construction. I can reveal 1 card in my hand, and if I do, add 1 of the following cards from my deck to my hand, then shuffle the revealed card into my deck. I can add a ZW, Zexal Weapon, a ZS Monster, Zexal Spell or Trap, a rank up magic spell, or a rank down magic spell. So yeah, I could add, you know, if I got 1 level 4, I could, in my hand, I could do this, add 1 of my Zexal Servants to bring out a Zexal Weapon, or if I already got my Zexal Weapon equipped to two of my monsters. Okay, I can use this. Add another one to that bitch. So, or if I don't have my rank up, I can add the rank up to my hand. So, perfect card. Perfect card. One copy of Hyper Rank Up matching Utopic Force. I could target one rank 9 or lower Utopia monster I control, especially summon one rank 10 or higher Utopia or Utopic monster, XYZ monster from my extra deck. By using that monster I control as material. This is also treated as XYZ summon, so I could transfer those materials to that card. If an XYZ monster is special summoned with the effect of a rank 10 or higher Utopia or Utopic XYZ monster, while this card is in the graveyard, I can target one of those special summon monsters and attach this card to it as material. So, I usually use this to go into my Utopic Dragonair, which that card can XYZ summon another number of monsters between 1 and 99. So, I summon that bitch out. I use this to upgrade my Utopia into Dragonar. Use Dragonar's effect. XYZ summon another number of monsters. You know, after this is going to the graveyard. Then when I special summon that bitch, bring that shit back to its material for that monster. So this shit can come back as material. Fire ass card, bro. Fire ass card. I did used to play that at 2 when that shit first came out, cause then like, okay, I could have another one in my hand, like just in case. But took it down to 1. So these are my motherfucking spell protections, my trap protections. 2 copies of Solemn Judgment, 2 copies of Solemn Strikes, and 2 motherfucking imperms. So Solemn Judgment, right? When a monster will be summoned or a trap or spell card is activated, I can pay half my life points and negate the summon or activation of that card. And if I do, destroy that card. I use that motherfucker a lot. Solemn Strike. When a monster's effect would be special summoned or a monster's effect is activated, I can pay 1500, negate the summon and activation, and if I do, destroy that card. Another good one for monster negates. Infinite Impermanence. I never wanted to put this bitch in my deck for the longest time, but then I did come to the realization that like if I want to be competitive, like I said, I gotta start using like these protections because like these niggas gonna try to hold me. So you know I gotta do what I gotta do without compromising the integrity or the identity of my deck. Like I said with Utopia, or with the hand traps, I would never use a monster hand trap. But spells and traps are universal. Like you guys seen that fucking Monster Reborn. I think human use Monster Reborn. I think every fucking protagonist had Monster Reborn. But and then you know I also had Mirror Force. Then like I had some other spells and traps in there. So like like I said, spells and traps are universal. They're not gonna compromise the integrity of your deck. But when it comes to like using some Ash Blossoms and Beerals and Kaijus, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. I'm using my Yuma cards, nigga, and that's it. But oh yeah, the damn say what the shit do. Target one face-up monster, face-up monster your opponent controls, negates effects. Then this card was set before activation, and is on the field at resolution for the rest of this turn. On no other spells and traps effects in that column are negated. They are negated, and if I control no cards, I can activate it from my hand. So let's say my nigga got his boss monster on this field, right? And then he has a spell or trap right behind it. Got this bitch set, bop. Or if I ain't got no cards, bop. Use the bitch for the hand. Negate your weak ass boss monster's effect, and that spell and trap, you can't use that bitch, my nigga. Yes sir. Yes sir. Gotta counter your shit, buddy. But that was the main deck. Let's get to the extra deck. 1 copy of Gaga Magician. 2 level 4 monsters. I can detach one material from this card and then target one XYZ monster in my graveyard except Gaga Magician. Special summon it, but negates effects. I can only use this effect in Gaga Magician once per turn. A Utopic future XYZ monster that has this card's material gains its effects. During my main phase, I can attach 2 materials from this card and target one XYZ monster I control until the end of this turn. Change the attack to 4K, but its effects are negated. I did use his special effect one time because I had summoned which the next card we're gonna get into is ZS Utopic Sage. So I had Utopic Sage out. I summoned it. I summoned the card because I wasn't able to get 2 of these bitches on the field to do one of my other combos, which I'm gonna show y'all guys. So I couldn't get both of them bitches on the field. I can only get one. because I think he had used Joel Lockbird to stop me from searching my cards from my deck. So I summoned this hoe out. He destroyed it. Then I was able to my next turn special summon Gaga Magician, uses effect, bringing back ZS Utopic Sage, overlay them bitches, and then go into my Utopic Future combo. And then yeah. I think that was the monster that I used, that I got to 9,300 attack points. And if I had one more fucking turn, I would have fucking won, bro. Then I could have won 6-3 and possibly gotten into the upper ranks, bro. I'm mad about that bitch, bro. But ZS Utopic Sage, 2 level 4 monsters. I can attach 2 materials from this card, special summon a Zexa weapon or ZS monster from my deck. Also, for the rest of this turn, I can only attack with number monsters. And I can't special summon from an extra deck except XYZ monsters. Good, that's all the fuck I use. You can only use the effect of Zexa server Utopic Sage once per turn. If the Utopic XYZ monster whose original attribute is light would be destroyed by battle or by card effects, except ZS Utopic Sage, I can banish the card from the field instead. So it's okay. So some graveyard protection from my Utopian monster. All right, so this hey nigga, this that future I was talking about, boy. Utopia Draco, he wants to see the future. IOTK him, that buddy's a loser. I need me a pack. I needed a booster. Should have watched out for the shooter, bitch, for all of them. By F-Zero Utopic Future, 2 XYZ monsters with the same rank except for number monsters. Like these two, just XYZ monsters, no numbers, just ranks. So I use them hoes to go into this. This rank is always treated as 1. Can't be destroyed by a battle. Like you see, ain't got no rank, but it's always treated as 1. Cannot be destroyed by battle, and neither player takes any battle damage from the attacks involving this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card is battled and an opponent's monster, I can take control of that opponent's monster until the end of the battle phase. If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed by a card effect, I can attach material from this card instead. So, yes sir. Use that jank, but I usually only use this to stack into my Draco, nigga. Draco! That's my Draco, boy. I'll only use it to stack into my Draco. I can special summon this monster with 3 XOZ monsters with the same rank except number monsters. I don't never use this method. Never have. I can also XYZ summon this card by using, the future I control the material. Like I said, stack it. And I transfer the materials to this card. It can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, I can attach the material from this card, negate the activation. And after the monster's on the field, I can gain control of it. So I can take your monster over, nigga. Give me that! With that hoe. So, pretty good card. But, yeah, my opponent had a fucking card that was, non-targeting. So, even with my protection, and I had Zexa weapons to protect it too. Like my shit isn't protected from non-targeting, but still affects your monsters, but non-targeted. Like if this shit it wasn't affected by any monster effect, then that shit they know able to survive. But that's what a nigga had, bro. Shit cheap, shit lame. Nah, but I think that's one of his actual cards. But the staple, nigga, number 39, Utopia. Like it's all about, I built the overlay network and I XYZ summoned number 39, Utopia. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Yes, sir. The fucking golden shot of the deck. 2 level 4 monsters. When any player's monster clears an attack, I can attach 1 XYZ material from this card to negate the attack. When this card is targeted for an attack, while it has no XYZ materials, destroy this card. So, like I said, this card goes with double or nothing. I can attack you. If I have it at the 5K with the double, attack you, excuse me, detach the material to stop the bitch, then attack one more fucking time, double or nothing, or then use the double or nothing to attack again, 10K. So, love it. Love it, I 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 love it. I love it. Number 39, Utopia double. 2 level 4 monsters, quick effect. I can attach one material from this card and add the double or nothing from my deck to my hand. Then special summon from my extra deck a Utopia monster. So I can use this card to XYZ summon any fucking Utopia monster. Except for itself. By using the space card, controls material. And if I do, his attack becomes doubled, but it can't attack directly. Transfers materials to the summon monster. Then so yeah. But I did get stopped a couple times with that fucking Joel and Lockbird though, like because like when I couldn't summon this card because I couldn't get my double or nothing. Or when I did use this card, people would use the Joel and Lockbird that I couldn't get the fucking double or nothing. I'm like, are you kidding me? But yeah, fucking hold my ass, bro. Like, but it's okay though. I got two cards about that I'm a 3-up of that I'm gonna use to stop Nibiru's and Joel Lockbirds. One of them cards is Prohibition, where I can basically play the card and I can declare a name of a card that can't be used in the duel at all. So I would use that bitch, say Nibiru, so I can go for my full fucking combo. So you can't use no fucking Nibiru, or if I got another one of the bitches, use that shit again. I don't think I can use both of them hoes. I think I only use one of them shits once per turn. But or I can use that shit for Joel Lockbird. So you can't use that bitch, or for Ash Blossom, so you can't Ash Blossom my shit. So I got something for that. And then there's this new trap card that just dropped that kind of does the same thing. I'm gonna have a text like right here. My friend had just sent me this video. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be 3-up in that shit too, nigga. Like, yeah. Hey, y'all use them weak ass monster hand traps? I got shit for that too, nigga. I got my own shit around it, bitch. Nigga, like nigga, let's play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, nigga. That's how you want to play, nigga. All right, cool. We gonna play like that, then. Number 39, Utopia Rising. 2 level 4 monsters. After this card special summon, I can target one XYZ monster in my graveyard except number 39 Utopia Rising. Special summon in defense position. Then attach all XYZ materials from this card and attach it to that monster. And if I XYZ summon, except during the damage step, I can special summon this card in my graveyard. But banish it when it leaves the field. So yeah. I only use effective number 39 Utopia Rising once per turn. So same thing as Gaga, to be honest, you know. Use this to bring back Utopia monster, but with this regard, I could give it materials. So you took out one of my Utopias. All right, cool. Use this bitch, bring that bitch back, give it materials to do its effect again, bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Stop trying to hold. Let's fucking duel. Number S39 Utopia Prime. This one I just use this shit as a stack, cause I usually use my fucking double to number 39 Utopia. Then like let's say if I already got like a material like underneath my double, right? I can't use a trap, but I'm just grabbing that card, right? Then Utopia Prime, 3 level 4 light monsters. I don't never summon it that way, but I can also actually summon this card by using number 39 Utopia. I control XYZ materials. So I got my Utopia, sat this bitch on top of that, right? Then the materials attached to that monster also become XYZ materials to this card. Yeah. So, and if my opponent's life points are at least 3,000 higher than mine, I can attach 3 materials from this card and pay life points so that I only have 10 left, my nigga. Crunch time, and destroy as many special summon monsters my opponent controls as possible. And if I do, banish them hoes, and then inflict 300 points of damage to my opponent for each monster banished, nigga. Now, hey, that nigga, you won't be doing this shit with the close calls, bro. Nigga, we having 10 life points, 50 life points left, and then use the Utopia to pull this shit out, bro. But I'll never use this effect. I only really use it as a stack. But if I am in a scenario where I can use this effect, like let's say if a nigga got 6 monsters on this board, you know, a whole fucking board. With like no protection, but you know, but if they got 6 monsters on the board, they're gonna have some sort of fucking protection or negates. But let's say if I'm in a scenario to where I could use this bitch, and then I could attach 3 of them materials, right? And then yeah, banish your shit, and then you take 300 points of damage, and I can fucking get rid of your monsters, and possibly if you're at that low, well, they won't be at that low, but you know, I can get you know lower than mine, so yeah, but yeah, I really only use this shit to stack until my my number 99 Utopic Dragonair. So let me read you what the Utopic Dragonair can do. One of the boss monsters in the deck. 3 level 12 monsters. I don't ever use that shit. Quick effect. I can attach 2 materials from this card, especially from my extra deck. The number of monsters, the one I was telling you about earlier with the hyper rank up, I could special summon a monster between 1 and 100. So that's 99 number of monsters that I could possible number of monsters that I could bring out, nigga. 99 fucking monsters, nigga. The turn I activate this effect, other monsters you control cannot attack directly, and also I can't special summon from an extra deck except for XYZ monsters. When your opponent declares an attack, I could change the attack of the opponent's monster to 0. I only use this effect once per turn. So yeah, I usually get stack that into that. Detach 2 of them hoes, and then I usually XYZ summon, bring up my little Utopia Ray. Then well, I would rank this up with my hyper rank up magic force. So when I do that, bitch, then I bring a Utopia Ray, and then I use the hyper rank up, attach this card to it as material. 3 level 5 monsters, Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. Is also treated as the number C39 Utopia Ray. Once per turn, I could attach 1 material from this card and equip this XO monster from my deck or my extra deck to this card as if we're equipped by that monster's effect. So that Pegasus Twin Saber, I can attach that bitch from the deck straight to the card. I ain't got to worry about my points being 2,000 life points lower than his. I can just activate this shit from the to the monster, right? This effect's activation effect can be negated. Once per turn, while this card's equipped to a ZW monster card, quick effect, I can target 1 effect monster my opponent control, negate his effect, and then if I do half his attack. Ooh, shit. I use that shit for sure, right? So then, alright, cool, boom. Got that bitch out, right? In my turn. No turn on your turn. Detach 2 materials. Then, hey, then I bring out this bad boy. Number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Dragon Squad, bitch. 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, when a spell card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, I can negate that effect, and if I do, attach that card to this card's material. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, I can attach 1 material from this card and change that attack target to this card and perform damage calculation. If another XYZ monster I control will be destroyed by battle card effect, I can target 1 face of XYZ monster I control, which I can do to this one, right? It gains attack equal to one of those destroyed monster's original attack. So let's say if you did get rid of my 9,300 attack point monster while the shit's all on the field, okay, it's gonna gain yeah, let me well I can't do that because it's an original attack, but let's say if you destroy one of my Utopias at 2.5k, it's gonna gain that attack. So pick your poison, but pretty much on the field I got a fucking 2 negations because I would put Pegasus Twin Saber on top of this shit. 1 negation with this effect, negation with the Pegasus Twin Saber. You try to activate a spell card, negate that bitch with this and attach it to material so it can use its other effects. Fucking golden, bro. Fucking golden, bro. And then, hey, you try to attack. Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, and then hey, you try to attack. Hey, use his effect. Make him monster number 0. Attack 0. So fuck with me if you want to, nigga. Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder. Now, my friend gave me this card a while back to put in my deck. I never really use it. It's not a Utopia monster, but my friend was like, if you think about it, looks like it could be in the Utopia line, which it does, So, I think I only use this bitch 1 time, but 2 level 12 monsters don't usually special summon it that way, but I don't. So once per turn, if an XYZ monster battle this turn, I can also XYZ summon Divine Arsenal. I can special summon this card by using 1 XYZ monster I control as material and transfer the materials to this card. Quick effect, I can attach 2 materials from this card and send all other cards from the field to the graveyard. So, hey, I can get rid of all your whole board, nigga. Get rid of mine too, but I can get rid of yours as well. Once per turn, if another card you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, I can attach a material. I can attach 1 card from my hand or deck or extra deck to this card as material. So, So it could fucking give itself you know, material as well if I got another one of my XYZ monsters will destroy it. So yeah, you know, but this is counter to this card that I did see happen one time, and it's a counter to this card. It's like in the same like archetype. It's Divine Arsenal, like Typhoon. It's like a purple monster, like a purple Gundam type monster, and I think its effect negates effects of cards with 3K or higher, which is what this card is, 3K. So it negates, you know, it's a direct counter to this shit. I see some people use that. Might buy that bitch for sure. And then my last 3 number monsters. Number 97, Draglubion. 2 level 8 monsters. My opponent cannot target this card with card effects. I could attach 1 material from this card. Take 2 dragon number monsters with different names from my extra deck or graveyard except Draglubion. Special summon 1 of them and attach the other 2 as material. Also, for the rest of this turn, I can't special summon other monsters or declare an attack, except with that special summon monster. So basically, I use this bitch to go into my number 100 Numeron Dragon combo, right? I can special summon this card with 2 number monsters with the same name and rank. Don't really do that, but I don't really do that, but I usually special summon the Draglubion with this, right? Or this with Draglubion. So once returned, I can attach 1 material from this card. It gains attack equal to the combined ranks of all XYZ monsters currently on the field times 1,000 until the end of my opponent's turn. When its card is destroyed by card effects, I can destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. Then each player sets 1 spell trap from the graveyard to their field. When the opponent's monster declares an attack while this card is in your graveyard, and I have no cards in my hand or field, I can special summon this card. So you know, let's say I got Dragonair out, uses effect, bring out Draglubion, uses effect, special summon this hoe, right? But then I put number 92 Heart of the Dragon. I'm gonna read this effect. 3 level 9 monsters can't be destroyed by battle, and also your opponent takes any battle damage this card would have taken from battles involving this card. Once per turn during my opponent's end phase, I can attach 1 material from this card and banish all other cards my opponent controls that were normal or special summon or were set this turn. As this card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard while it has material, you can special summon this card, and a special summon this way gains 1,000 attack for each currently banished card. Now this card is good. Like if I get this bitch out and you got a monster with attack, it has 0, so I can slam it to your monster, right? And its effect, because it can't be destroyed by battle, and you take the damage. Like you got a 3K monster on the field, or if you got a monster on the field that could, you know, has more attack than your life points, and I slam you with this, nigga, that's game, nigga, like type shit. But you know, but let's say I use Dragnair, use your Glubion's effect, detach material, right? You know, summon on Numeron Dragon, add number 99 Hard Earth as material, detach the number 92 Hard Earth, and then this card is going to gain the attack of all the ranks of the monsters on the field. So this shit got 12, this got 8, and then this shit got 1. That's 21 ranks, nigga. So this card would have 21,000 attack points, nigga. Attack you, nigga. You ain't got nothing to stop that bitch. That's game. And what if I got a Utopia on the field and a double nothing in my hand? Negate it. Okay, cool. Double nothing, nigga. Boy, that's 42K on your dome, nigga. You can't fuck with the boy. You can't fuck with the boy. I didn't get a chance to use that combo because yeah, Nibiru will be cooking me because I can't fucking special summon more than 5 fucking monsters, lame ass niggas. But nonetheless, you know, like I said, when I got my Prohibition card, I could definitely do some shit with that. I could definitely do something with that. So that was the main deck. So we're gonna get into the extra deck. Play 2 copies of evenly matched, right? I did use this one time. I decided and it worked. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can make your opponent banish cards from their field face down so they control the same number of cards as you do. If you control no cards, you activate this card from the hand. Hey, nigga, that shit fire. But I did use it, but I thought that Cause I only had one card, and it was this card. This is the only card that I had on the field, and he had like 2 monsters, right? And I used it, and yeah, he had to banish his he had to banish his monsters. But I thought this meant that he would have no cards, since now I have no cards. But I guess since I played this card, this technically is one, you know, that I have. So yeah, so technically like this would have been counted as like one card. So he would have to banish till he had 1 card left. I guess, man. Well, I mean, I guess use it on the field, but I thought he would have had 0 left. So so yeah, two copies of that in the side. 1 copy of Dark Ruler No More. I didn't use this bitch at all. I didn't side this hoe in at all. Nigga hitting the Kamehameha. But negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this activation. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, that was another card that my peoples had gave to me to for the tournament. Yeah, didn't use that bitch at all. I play 2 copies of Lightning Storm. If I control no face-up cards, I can activate these effects. Destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Yeah, you know, didn't use that either. And then on to the rest. Got another Utopia, you know, just in case. Like if I do summon two Utopias, I could use the whole double or nothing shit, and then have this Utopia use the material except for my other one type shit. So, and then another Zexo weapon, a Zexo weapon Dragonic Halberd. This is actually the card that I had equipped to that one of my Utopias that I said had 9,300 attack. So, 2 level 5 monsters can attack directly. Once per turn, I can attach 1 material from this card and add 1 Zexo spell or trap from my deck to the hand. I can target 1 Utopia monster I control and equip this card I control to it. It gains 3,000 attack. When the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle, I can special summon to your field any number of Zexo weapon cards equipped to it. So, let's say if I do, you know, use this, and then I have like this equipped to my Zexo weapon, and then like I have you know, like, or I have this Zexo weapon equipped to my Utopia, and I got my other ones too, right? Bop, attack your ass. Okay, use the effect. Special summon Dragonic Halberd. Special summon Tornado Bringer. Special summon Lightning Blade. Special summon Pegasus Twin Saber. And attack you with all them bitches, my nigga. It's gonna be a game regardless, nigga. You're done. You're done. So yeah. If I'm being honest, I would rather use this in my fucking side deck as opposed to Zeus. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Yeah, I would kind of put Zeus in my side deck and put this shit in my main extra deck, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather do that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. No Diddy. 2 level 8 monsters. Up to twice per turn during my main phase 1, I can attach 1 material from this card and target 1 special summon monster my opponent controls, destroy it. And if it was an XYZ monster, inflict damage to my opponent equal to original attack. So this shit got destruction and burn, nigga. And I can do this shit fucking twice. A good card for going against other XYZ decks. So, and I would actually like put this in my Galaxy Eyes deck that I'm working on. I'll probably do a deck profile for that too. Yeah, my Galaxy Eyes deck, because you know, those have like level 8 monsters and shit like that. So yeah. Number XX Utopic Dark Infinity. Now this card, Utopia, niggas don't really be playing this shit. This is more like one of those cheeky, them little spicy combos, from one of my spicy combos. 2 level 10 monsters. When a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can attach 1 material from this card, then attack that monster. a special summon it to my side of the field in the defense position. Then I can target one other faithful special summon monster I control and gain life points equal to its original attack. I can only use this effect once per turn. So, if I destroy a monster by battle, with this card it fucking has 4K, so it can do that, right? Special summon this jank. And like it doesn't have a number, but it's number XX, and like that in Roman is like number 20. So I'm not sure if I can even XYZ summon this off of Utopic Dragonar, because XX is 20, but I don't know. I would have to check out the rules for this, but yeah, like if I did that and had to hyper rank up the attach the material to this jank, detached, bring that monster back and then gain life points equal to that monster. So, yeah. So, fuck with that card. It's like a little, like that'd probably be a card I would use in casual. But number 39, Utopia Beyond. 2 level 6 monsters. If this card is XYZ summon, the attack of all monsters my opponent controls becomes 0. Then once per turn, I can attach material from this card to target one XYZ monster I control and a Utopia monster in my graveyard. Banish the first target, and if I do, special summon the second target. Then gain 1,250 life points. Only really use this bitch for like his first effect, to be honest. Special summon this bitch, your attack is 0. And then if I got the Utopia double behind this, then this shit is at 6K. And I turn your monster to 0, attack your shit, 6K. You already down bad, buddy. But yeah, bro. Like I prefer to use that over the Utopia the Lightning. Number 90, Galaxy Ice Photon Lord. Stupid ass, but 2 level 8 monsters. Like this card I use for my Galaxy Eyes, but I seen a deck profile though, like a Utopia deck profile, and it actually had this card in here, because of one of his effects. 2 level 8 monsters. If it has a photon card's material, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. I can only use each of the following effects of number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord once per turn. When an opponent's monster activates quick effect, I can attach one material from this card, negate that monster's effect, and if the detached monster with the Galaxy Eyes or Galaxy card, destroy that card. During my opponent's turn, quick effect, if I take one photon, I can take one photon or Galaxy card from my deck and either add it to my hand or attach to this card's material. So, yeah, this has a negation effect. So, but that's pretty much all it has is a negation effect. If it ain't got no fucking Galaxy or photon, for it, it's not gonna get no more material. The only material it would have is if I did the Dragonar and then the hyper rank up. So the given materials, so yeah. One copy of number C39, Utopia Ray Victory. I actually just dropped a song about that jank though. This shit is more than a card game. Fuck up Shadow Realm where you lay. Gideon, I put that boy in the graves. I got a 39 with a ray. Hold on, nigga. I got a 39 with a ray. Nah, 2 level 5 monsters. Usually some of these bitches off of Utopia double. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell traps until the end of the damage step. And if this card has a Utopia as XYZ material, it gains this effect. When this card declares an attack on the face-up monster my opponent controls, you can attach one XYZ material from this card to negate that opponent's face-up monster's effects. Then it gains attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack. You change the last instead of the end of this turn. So yeah. Spell and trap negation. Simple stuff. Number C39, Utopia Ray Victory. Utopia Ray V. Same thing, you get 3 level 5 monsters, but when this card is in its owner's possession, it's destroyed by opponent's card either by battle or card effect. I can target one XYZ monster in my graveyard. Return that target to the extra deck. If this card has a Utopia monster's XYZ material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, I can attach one XYZ material from this card to target one monster your opponent controls and destroy that monster. And if I do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to destroy a monster's attack on the field. I actually like this more than Utopia Ray because it gives damage, burn damage, after I already destroyed your monster. But I guess the victory would probably be better. But You know, I like that. So. Then I had, you know, had to put a kite card in there. Even though I had Numeron Dragon, like that's the card that kite I gave Yuma after he had died on the fucking moon. That shit was crazy. And then I think yeah, this one is also a Galaxy card, Galaxy Eyes card, but it wasn't used in the anime. It was used in the manga. But I think it's like Hearts Monster or some shit like that. But yeah. 2 level 8 monsters. If this card battles during damage calculation, quick effect, I can attach one material from this card once per battle. It gains attack. The card gains attack equal to the combined ranks of all XYZ monsters currently on the field times 200. During that damage calculation only, if this card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card effect while it has a Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon as XYZ's material, I can special summon this card during my second standby phase. After activation and double its attack. Any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is half unless it has Galaxy Eyes as XYZ material. So this shit kind of like a mini Numeron Dragon, but it's but then like your opponent is only gonna take half the damage. But I just had it in there to have a kite monster in that hole, and then I had to put a shark monster in that bitch. Number 101 Silent Honor Arc, 2 level 4 monsters. I can attach 2 materials. I got fucking hair in that bitch. God damn. 2 level 4 monsters. I can attach 2 materials from this card and target 1 special summon monster my opponent controls in face-up attack position. Attach this card. Attach it to this card as material. I can only use the effect of number 101 Silent Honor Arc once per turn. As this face card on the field will be destroyed by battle. By card effect, I can attach some material from this card instead. So it does have protection, and I can take your monster. But the only thing is like I gotta make 2 materials to make this bitch, right? So I make hold on, Bob. All right, suck my dick, then, nigga. Let's just say this bitch a fucking a level 4, right? You know, overlay them 2. Bop, I got that. Detach 2 materials. Give me one of your monsters, and attach it to this material. Now I can't fucking use that effect again. I can use your shit for if you try to destroy it, or for destroy with the card effect. Attach it. Alright, cool. Got protection for that, but then I can't do the stealing thing. I can only do the stealing thing one time, but. I guess that's what it is. I steal your monster. Then if you try to attack me with another one, then okay, I could save my shit for another turn. Okay, but if I did use the Utopic Dragon there, jank with the hyper rank up, and do that, then I would have the 2 materials. Then I would have the fucking rank up behind it. Detach 2. Give me your shit. Give me that. So then I got 2 more materials to either do that shit again, or do a secondary effect and not take no damage or not have that shit destroyed. So yep, that was the last card in that. This card is what I'm gonna use for my shark deck, because the only other 2 decks I'm looking to make in the future is Galaxy Eyes. It has some Tachyon cards that's coming in May, so y'all might see another deck profile in May. I'm gonna do that, John, and then I'm gonna do a shark deck, maybe like later on this year. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about this jank, though. And like the card, like the cards I was telling you about that I do want to add into this jank, that Prohibition, and then the new trap card, to stop, the Nibiru's and the fucking Ash bosses and the shit. Yes, sir. That's what I'm looking for sure. So yeah, that's the motherfucking deck profile, gang. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about this jank, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna split these bitches up. I'm putting them on in one video, nigga. I'm putting them on in one video. This shit gonna be like an hour long. It's still shorter than my last one. The fucking last one I made was fucking two hours long. So, anyways, post your comments down below. Well, I guess I ain't gotta do that. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about this jank though. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoyed the deck profile. Post your comments down below so you guys thought, like if you enjoyed what you guys did, so subscribe because either you a dragon or you a bitch.
Dragon Squad. I really thought you loved me, girl. How can this be? I didn't love these hoes. It was only you and me. 2 choppers to my chest. Now I can't.